And we are here inside the Wrigley Field scoreboard here on the north side of Chicago. Kevin McAlpin with 680 The Fan and the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Yesterday, we did our little pregame preview on the roof, but as you know, the wind was howling straight out, and we just about blew off the top of the scoreboard. So we're taking it inside here, and I wanted everyone to kind of get a look on what things look like. The part that the fans don't get a chance to see, this is all controlled by hand. Levers are turned here. The numbers are changed throughout the course of the game. There's 3 different levels on the inside of the Wrigley Field scoreboard. This has got to be a very, very busy place during games. And it was last night when the Braves were putting up some home runs, especially on the first pitch of the game. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting things started with a bang. A little bit later on, Ozzie Albies hit the game-winning homer, and the Braves bullpen held on as the Braves evened up this series at a game apiece. They entered play tonight 47-33. That's good for 5.5 games up on the second-place Phillies. The Cubs, meanwhile, are 43-36. They've been battling with the Brewers for first place here in the National League Central. It'll be Dallas Keuchel against Yu Darvish. Good pitching matchup. Kind of feels like a postseason matchup, doesn't it? 8:05 p.m. Eastern is your first pitch right here from the friendly confines. Braves taking last night's game, as I mentioned, 3-2. 7th time that Ozzie Albies and Ronald Acuna Jr. have homered in the same game. Braves are now 6-1 in those 7 contests when those 2 young men homer in the same ballgame. 23-16 overall on the road. As we know, that is the best road record in the National League. Braves look to keep that going here tonight, again, as I mentioned, with Dallas Keuchel on the mound. Now, 2 more homers for Atlanta last night. That gives them 48 in the month of June. Think about that, 48 homers in the month of June. That's the most the Braves have had in a single month since July of 2006. The all-time record for a calendar month is 55, and that was set by the 2003 club back in May of 03. So the Braves, still a handful of games left here in the month of June. They're going to try to set an all-time franchise records for homers in a single calendar month. How about the bullpen? Because we talked a lot about it in the first month of the season. The much-maligned Braves pen, another big outing for them last night. Swarzak getting a big double play. Luke Jackson, a 1-2-3 ninth inning with a couple of strikeouts. And overall, since May the 22nd, since the Braves added Anthony Swarzak into the mix, a 270 earned run average. That's the best in all of Major League Baseball by almost a full run per game. The next closest is the Cleveland Indians, and they're at about 3.6. So the Braves are almost a full run better from a bullpen perspective here since they added Anthony Swarzak to the mix. Overall, the pen ERA is the 3rd best in the National League and the 6th best in all of Major League Baseball. As I mentioned, the Braves give the ball to Dallas Keuchel here tonight. His 2nd start with his new organization. Last time out, he went 4 runs, 3 of which were earned over 5 innings of work on 8 hits. That was the opener of this long road trip back against the Washington Nationals. Fastball command and curveball command probably weren't as sharp as he would have wanted, but for his first time out in a big league game in almost 8 months, pretty good performance from Dallas Keuchel, so we'll look to see what he can build on here tonight against a really good swinging Cubs offensive ball club. Expect a lot of right-handers in that Chicago offense here tonight. Cubs give the ball to Yu Darvish. Darvish overall 2-3 with a 4.75 earned run average this season. Braves did see Darvish in that first series back in Atlanta in early April. He went 4 innings, gave up 3 earned runs on 5 hits over with 4 walks and 2 strikeouts, as I mentioned, over 4 innings of work. So again, Braves are looking to continue building on the best road record in the National League here tonight. Jim Powell and Joe Simpson, they've got the call from the friendly confines, 8:05 p.m. Eastern, right here on 680 The Fan and the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.